Hello, friends, and welcome to the very first episode of The Crypt Keeper. My name is Jesse, and I'm here to give you a really basic tutorial of how to get your hands on some Bitcoin if you live in Canada. We're going to use an exchange called Shakepay. I'm going to show you how to buy, how to sell, how to send, and how to secure your very first Bitcoin. But before we get started, I need you to smash that like button and subscribe. YouTube's algorithm likes to gatekeep a lot of these crypto channels, so it really helps me see the light of day if you guys support my channel. So without further ado, let's jump into it. All right, here we go. So there we go. Shakepay in the top right corner. That's the app that you're going to need to download. Now, I choose Shakepay because they have a really low exchange rates. So when you want to convert your Canadian dollars into Bitcoin or Ethereum, or if you want to sell your Bitcoin or Ethereum for Canadian dollars, they just got a really cheap rate for that. As well as they're really quick too. So when you send an e-transfer to their exchange, it takes literally minutes. And also when you want to sell, say you really need the money right away, you can sell, you can come on this app, sell it, they'll e-transfer it. I usually see it within 10, 20 minutes max, but usually sometimes it's 5 minutes. It's unbelievably quick. So I love these guys. So you're going to want to log in. So we're going to log in here. Now I've set up two-factor authentication. It's just an extra layer of security. Now they're texting me right now with a login code. So 136071. So we're going to click on that. It's going to get us logged in. All right. Now we're at the dashboard. Now you'll see it says $294.26. I actually had $300 worth of Ethereum on here. I then sold it for Canadian dollars. They took a little bit of the they took a little bit for themselves. So that's why you're seeing a little bit missing there. Okay, it's just letting me know that I'm logged in. Okay. So when you first come to this window, you're not going to be able to do anything because you got to get yourself verified. So you have to send them a government ID, a utility bill, or a bank statement, something that just proves where you live. And they are required under Canadian law, under FinTrack, to do this. So once you get that all set up, you'll be able to access their platform and use all of the utilities. So we're going to click on Add Funds. Then you go to Interact e-Transfer, and it has all of your personal information here that you need in order to conduct an e-transfer. So if you look at the top, you see funding at etransfer.shakepay.com. So what you need to do is you actually need to go add a recipient when you're doing an e-transfer in your bank account. So you can pick any of your bank account, credit union, whatever you're using in Canada. You're going to add them as a recipient, and then you're going to go funding at etransfers.shakepay.com. Pretty straightforward. And then you're going to use your shake tag as the security question for them. Okay. And then so when they get it, they're going to be able to use that to answer the question to deposit your money onto their exchange. And then the last code you see there, for the security answer, that's actually for selling. So when they send you money, you're going to need to input those digits into the security answer so you can accept the transfer from them. Okay. So once you get that all set up, we're good to go. Okay. So let's click on the two arrows going either way here at the bottom. Okay. Now you see the buy and sell there. We're going to use that. The recurring buys, it's pretty straightforward. If you see it says automatically buy every day, every week, or every month. So you can basically set it up if you have, say you want to put $200 in every Friday. Well, you can set that up by doing recurring buys. Limit orders. So say the market price, maybe you say you believe it's going to be $2,600 next week. So you can set in a sell order for that, and then it's going to sell. Or if you think it's going to drop down to say, I don't know, let's say $1,500 worth of Ethereum or $50,000 Bitcoin, whatever. You can put a limit order there. So when it hits that price, it automatically buys that or sells it for you at that price that you decide. But that's totally up to you. I don't usually use that very often. So I'm just going to do it the buy and sell. I'm just going to do the straight, super easy way. So as you see up here, it says dollars. Now we can decide which we want to buy. We can either buy Bitcoin or Ethereum. So why don't we just do something real easy? Let's just go with Bitcoin. Now you can select exactly how much you want to buy. So I usually send the exact amount that I want to the exchange. You can also pick $500 worth of Bitcoin, $500 worth of Ethereum. You don't have to pick just one. But for the purpose of this, I'm just going to show you a really basic way of how this works. So I'm going to select all the money I have, and now it's telling me exactly how much Bitcoin I'm going to be receiving. So 0.00469948. Okay, that's what $294.08 gets me. So buy Bitcoin, want to confirm the transaction. Boom, I just bought. Okay, super easy. Get an email, off it goes. So now you'll see it's back down to 290. So again, I took a hit for them buying for the exchange, processing that transaction for me. So there you go, super easy. Now, if I want to sell, I can also go to this, sell, and then you pick at the top, Bitcoin, and then you can select max. And again, another hit, 286.88. So then you would sell your Bitcoin, confirm. There you go, $286. Okay. So then what you want to do is if you want to send it back to your bank account, you go send, cash out to my bank, you select exactly how much you want, you go continue, and then it's going to send it to my email there at the bottom. Woohoo! Super easy, super basic. As you can see, it costs about $4 for $300 or so, and it subsequently goes up the more you deposit. And that's basically how you do that. Now, one thing I would recommend with you guys is that you 100% do not want to leave any money on exchanges. They have a history of being hacked, or some of the development team members running away with people's money. Quadriga CX, Mt. Gox, probably the most historically famous examples of why it's really dangerous for exchange to keep your money on exchanges. So I always recommend to people to send your Bitcoins or Ethereum to a third-party wallet. Now, I highly recommend a hardware wallet, particularly if you're for an affordable route, you can go with a Nano S Ledger. There's Trezor. There's Ledger Nano X, and there's a few other ones. I personally use the Nano S Ledger. I think it is, you can have up to 1,500 different cryptos on there, and I think it stores 21 cryptos simultaneously, different types. But that's a totally different tutorial of how to use that. So right now, I'm actually going to zip into another app. Now, ZenGo is purely a wallet app. So this is basically just meant to store your Bitcoins, and you can send them. So we're going to log into ZenGo, and I'm going to send my Bitcoins from Shakepay to this wallet. Okay. Now you can see I'm at the dashboard here. Now, if I go to Bitcoin, you'll see that it says send, deposit, buy, and more. So I want to deposit my Bitcoins from Shakepay to this wallet. So we're going to click on deposit. Now it says copy address, right? So what you can do is you can actually send the VR code. So you can actually scan this with your phone through the app, and then it will recognize that address right away, and then you can send it there. But that's generally, I don't use that very often. Now I'm going to copy the address, go in here. Now I have to buy Bitcoins again because I've already purchased Canadian dollars. Sorry if this is confusing. So I'm going to go back down here. I'm going to buy some Bitcoins. Canadian dollars, that's how much I'm going to get in Bitcoin. It's going to convert it for me, and boom, 283. Ooh, I'm taking a hit here showing you guys how to do this, but that's okay. You people need to know. So now we're going to go send. Now I've got the address there copied from ZenGo. Going to select that, go max, continue, and then off it goes. So it's now sending that money to my ZenGo. Okay, and as you can see, my Bitcoin has arrived in my ZenGo wallet. Now that took about just over 10 minutes to arrive. You'll notice that it says 272. Now a little bit of that has to do with the price fluctuation in the market, but also there's another $10 or so that's missing. I had to pay a network fee to transfer it from Shakepay to ZenGo. So there's another cost that is unfortunately a side effect of moving a lot of your cryptos around. It's always better just to hold them. So there you go. There's a really super basic way of getting your hands on some crypto, some Bitcoin or Ethereum, and transferring it to a wallet for safekeeping. Now, if you want to really up your game, which I highly recommend, I recommend that you get yourselves a hardware wallet. Now, this is a Nano S ledger. It retails for about $89 in Canada. You can go to their website and have it delivered. It takes about 3 days or so. But this supports up to about 1,500 different types of cryptos, and I think it can hold up to 21 different types of cryptos, including Bitcoin and Ethereum, simultaneously. So this is where all of your private keys are stored. It just plugs into your computer. You download an app. It's called Live View, and then it gives you access to all of your cryptos. Now, this is completely hacker proof, unless, of course, somebody gets a hold of this and hacks it. That's a different story. But the only thing that you need to worry about is if this thing gets damaged or if you lose it. If that happens, you lose your money forever. So you have to be the custodian of your own cryptos when it comes to this stuff. There are so many scams out there. Never, ever, ever trust a third party with your cryptos. If somebody says, hey, send me your Bitcoin, I'll invest it for you and give you a huge return of investment, that is one of the most common scams out there. Not accept this offer. Do not ever send anyone cryptos to manage. You are going to get robbed high dry. Millions of dollars worth of crypto for new coiners are being scammed daily. And so it's really up to you guys to be really aware of these things before you jump into this. So I'll do another tutorial on how to use this, how to store, but it's almost exactly identical to this. You're going to have a QR code, an address for all of your individual cryptos, and then you would just copy that address, take it into Shakepay, and then just send your cryptos from Shakepay to the address in here, and off you go. Super easy, but again, that's another tutorial. But there we go, and there we have it. So I hope that helped you guys out. Hope you guys learned something here. And if you can subscribe and like my channel, that would be enormous. I'm also going to put a referral link for my Shakepay account. So if you guys use the referral link, you'll get yourselves an extra $10 first $100 deposit. And I got a little more money to play around with. So thanks again, guys. I hope you like what you saw. I have a lot more content coming down the chute. We're going to be talking about all my top favorite coins I think that can make it into the top 100. We're going to be talking about market news and all the new happenings and goings in the market as they happen. And yeah, I'm really excited. So hope you stick around. Cheers. Thank you.